And then you returned to Australia?
Yeah, I returned to Australia.
Why?
I really wanted to take things extremely seriously. I wanted to make a really great career out of the DJing, and I think moving home meant I could, and this sounds really kind of silly, but I could move back home and concentrate on my music rather than having to work during the days and try and do the music after work. I can solely concentrate on it. I don't have to worry, hang on. Or, more importantly, I had this thing where I didn't want to be a resident DJ at the club. I didn't want to be seen at the club every single weekend. I didn't want to sit in a comfortable situation where you know that club. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to be doing different clubs every single weekend. So moving back home meant that I didn't have to have a residency. I didn't like that idea. I didn't want to be part of the furniture. I want to be touring all over the world. That's the way I wanted it to be. And the way I could do that is not be a resident DJ. That's what I thought.
What did your mom and dad think of your new DJ?
At first, I think my dad was a little concerned because, growing up, my parents always encouraged me to pursue music, or because they knew I was in love with it. I loved it. But I think my dad was a bit concerned when I said, I want to start DJing. He's like, so that means you need to DJ at night time in nightclubs. And to him, he's from a small island, to him it was scary. It was a scary idea. And growing up, he was very protective over me. And he thought, that means you're going to be surrounded by drugs and people drinking and you don't know what's going to happen. But I think after he saw how serious I was and how much I loved it and the success that I was achieving, he definitely grew to love the idea.
Was there one DJ set that got you into the Crave series, the Crave compilation series?
Yes. Well, when I started DJing, I had all these goals that I'd set for myself, and one of them was having my own compilation series.
Why?
Well, because in London, I used to buy Tim Westwood, who is a big DJ in the UK. I used to buy his compilation series from the CD stores because I just liked the music. And when I first thought of DJing, I thought, I want my own compilation one day, and that just seemed so far-fetched. It's a bit like that, it seemed like an almost impossible goal. I thought, you have to be the biggest DJ in the world to get that, And it was just a goal I set for myself. It's just something that I wanted. And eventually I achieved that. And I'm still doing that now, and it's called Crave. I'm on to the 9th one in 4 years, so it's going pretty well.
So what is so special for you about doing compilations?
The idea of doing a mixtape and creating a mix of songs that you like and having it on a CD in stores that people can buy, and it's accessible to people all around Australia. At the time, I was thinking Australia. Mm-hmm. It's all accessible to anyone and everyone. I love that concept. And also it's great because it got my name out there and people got to know me. Even though they hadn't seen me in the club, they had my CD, which is pretty amazing.